Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 on Nyxus Gaming. We're here in the Institute. Finally, we spent pretty much all of last episode just talking to people here and looking around the place. And, well, today, don't worry, we'll get to some good stuff. I want to get Virgil's cure from the Institute and bring it back to him. But before that, there's a little bit of housekeeping we got to do. There is a lot of loot here in the Institute. And I mean a lot. This is a big place when you really think about it. And we got to get it all. So so I'm here in Advanced Science, I think. It's where Madison Lee is. We're going to start. We're just going to grab a couple of things here. There are some synth relay grenades that we can grab here. 8 of them. And then right next to her terminal, on the other side, is this Advanced System Notes holotape that we're going to play.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
And that's pretty much all the loot here in Advanced Science, but from here on out, I'm just going to be cutting around the Institute to me grabbing it. You won't have to see me walking around anywhere. I'm trying to keep this short and simple so we can actually get the good stuff done today. So I will be back at the next loot piece. Cutting on over to Sean's room, the director's quarters. It's the 3rd floor of this eastern staircase in the big main area, the main concourse area. There's a couple things here. You may see his terminal. Shut up, Sean. I'm not talking to you. You can get his terminal password from the office cabinet right next to it and just freely get onto his computer here. Kellogg Conrad, enhanced life expectancy. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first, I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer, but as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauge their sidelong glances, I've detected something else, something I probably should have anticipated. Jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He is an augmented human being, a cyborg really, and the benefits he has received cannot be denied, but really the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal, his enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally, however unlikely that may be? It's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old, older, certainly, than any other human in the Commonwealth. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he'll make it to 150, maybe even 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I take no small pleasure in knowing that must irritate him to no end. Status reports. Let's see. FEV lab is offline. That's where we got to go for Virgil's cure. Everything else just looks like boring. Director Zimmer. Isn't Zimmer the name of the guy you find in Fallout 3 who's looking for a synth? He's offline. Maybe he's not? I don't know. That's weird. Personal notes. The wait continues. AO can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past. Either way, I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating that project, but I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. And Director Access Synth Shutdown? Should I... That feels like something I shouldn't get into. Oh, Director Code required. I can't even get into it. Okay. I hope you don't mind me looking into your personal stuff, Sean. It's fine, right? The other thing that we need to grab here in these boxes is a director's recording, 108.
Damn it, Galton. What the hell is going on down there? I have to convene an emergency directorate meeting because of this screw-up. That synth was a prototype. It was absolutely not ready for field testing. The mess it caused in Diamond City threatens decades of work to keep us out of the spotlight. I will be very clear. My legacy as director will not be tarnished by your division's mistakes. I am going to find out exactly who approved any sort of operation above ground, and that person will be held fully accountable.
Got a holotape from another director other than Sean. Very interesting, but that is everything we can get here in his room for now. Let's cut over to the boardroom. So the boardroom is literally on that same eastern staircase. It is one floor up on the 4th floor, and all we are grabbing here is this holotape, another director's recording.
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth provisional government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people, and with the Android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order. Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.
And that should be everything you can get from this spiral staircase. Here we are now going to head to the northern one. On the northern spiral staircase on the 4th floor, you're probably going to get probably the most important piece of loot in this whole place. It is a magazine. That's right. They even have comics in the Institute. Astoundingly awesome tales. When we have Dogmeat with us, he takes 10% less damage now. So that's pretty cool. If you use Dogmeat a lot, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't know there would be a specific magazine for him. Also in this room, if you've checked the trash can under the sink here, you'll find a Join the Railroad holotape. We've listened to these many times. They show up all over the place in Diamond City and Good Neighbor and Bunker Hill and any settlement where people are at. They're just everywhere, and somehow they've even made their way down into the Institute. But for the most part, there's another one. These people just throw them away in the trash cans, because why would the Institute want the railroad down here, right? There's a third one in this room. There are 4 in total, 1 on the 4th floor here, 1 on the 3rd, or 2 on the 3rd floor. And then there should be a 4th and final one here on the 2nd floor. I don't know if it's in this room or if it's in the one next door, though, so just let me look around a little bit. It's got to be next door. I don't see it in there.
Yes, I mean, no.
Let's see, looking for those trash cans. Yep, there we go. A 4th Join the Railroad holotape that they just threw away.
I swear it's...
Over at the western spiral staircase on the 4th floor, you will find Madison Lee's room. Turns out she's a little bit of a drinker here, it seems. But if you didn't get her advanced notes holotape from the advanced system area, you can also find it here. It's going to be the exact same holotape, so we're not going to listen to it. And going down a floor from there, if you head into the left room and you're an avid Nuka-Cola collector like I think Allie Fillmore is, I think this is her room, you will find an ice-cold Nuka Cherry, a regular Nuka Cherry, and a Nuka-Cola Quantum that has just over-encumbered me. Luckily, there is also a place where you can sell a lot of this stuff here in the center concourse area. You're going to be looking around the bottom floor. I think this is a commissary. That might be a medical place where you can get medical supplies. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that symbol is, but surely we will get there soon enough. Let me just head in here and sell some stuff real quick so I'm not walking super slow. Also here in the commissary, while we're here, you can get 3 ice-cold Nuka-Colas that I'm going to sell immediately.
I'll take a look, sure.
I cannot sell anything to this commissary. Time to go to one of the other places. We're heading next door to what I believe is a medical area, and they should be able to buy and sell medical supplies, which means he should be able to buy anything, right,
All this
Dean
advanced
Volkert?
technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
Excuse me.
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
After what I've been through, a checkup is probably a good idea.
I should think so. Who knows what you might have been exposed to up there. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Alright, can I sell stuff to you?
Hold still.
Or
and
do
I'll
you
take a
literally
look.
only...
I have to admit, the 3rd generation synths are really something. Now, hold still, please.
You're like the only doctor in the Commonwealth that doesn't also serve as a merchant. What is
There
wrong
we
with
are.
you?
Good as new. There's a stock of medical supplies over in requisitions, if you need more.
Yeah, I'm going to requisitions, whichever side that is on. I'm gonna assume this green one is requisitions because that looks like some kind of requisitions booth, and I went in there and there was nothing important in there at all, so don't bother with the blue symbol. Please, just let me sell my stuff. I'm tired of moving slowly.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, hallelujah, I can actually buy and sell stuff here. Of course, the Institute is a technological place, so I can't buy regular ammo here. They only have the fancy energy weapon ammo. Oh well, but I'm gonna sell some stuff, and then I will be back at the next bit of loot we gotta get. So this is just off where that blue symbol was that I was told you had nothing important in it. Like I said, nothing important, no shop or anything. But if you head into this door back here and head through here, there's this little little elevator here that we're gonna access. And this will lead to a small little area. But you know how the Institute, someone told us that they just keep digging further and further underground with every generation? Well, that's what this place is. This is their digging in progress area as they're trying to dig to another lower level for more scientific experiments. And there's not really anything too important here, but there is a holotape right over here. Implant Update Session 7.
Just keep talking if you can. I'm afraid this may be rather painful.
Don't worry about it, Doc.
Anesthetic would lower your blood pressure too much, and I need you to remain conscious.
You already explained all that. It's gonna be worth it, right?
Oh, most definitely. These implants are much more advanced than anything you've had before. Dr. Walter is very pleased with you. The Gen 3 synth program is finally making progress, thanks to the genetic material you recovered.
You talking about that kid we got from the vault?
Yes, a perfectly unspoiled DNA sample. Now this next part is especially delicate, so if you can please look straight into the light.
Should everything be purple?
Oh, that's just a calibration error. How about now?
better.
I'm just glad to have a chance to test these on a cooperative human subject. Normally, the directors are very touchy about allowing this kind of technology outside the Institute. They must find you extremely trustworthy.
You see, these are gonna work, right, Doc?
Oh, yes. When I say test, I simply mean collecting data over time, which will be very valuable to making further improvements. This next part may be exceptionally painful. Try your best to remain conscious.
And like I said, nothing too important, but it is a little bit more from Kellogg and them talking about grabbing Sean from the vault like 60 years ago. So it would appear that they started digging all this out 60 years ago and just haven't made much progress. Don't know why. Our next loot is going to be in the synth retention section of the Institute. So from in here, simply enough, we're just going to want to go into the armory area. There's some fusion cells there if you want them, but we want these synth relay grenades, and that is about it for all the main loot that we can grab here in the Institute. We're going to head into the FEV lab now to get the cure for Virgil. There's going to be a little bit more loot down there, but everything in this outer main Institute area is pretty much looted and done. Where is bioscience? That's where we need to go. Is that bioscience? No, that's robotics.
I know you'll achieve
Bioscience. There we go.
We all do.
Alright, so be prepared. We are going to have to fight some stuff down here in the FEV lab. It's not going to be quick and easy. I mean, we'll get it done this episode. It won't be super long, but it won't be easy. Also, I don't know where exactly the door is. We can say hi to the gorillas while we're here. I think there are actually 2 doors to get in. Well, 1 door to get in, and then technically 1 to get out. There's a master lock door. That is technically the way out. They don't really want you going in through the master lock door, but I think if you take that way in, it's basically just the shortcut to get you to the end, and it's the way to get out. This is the main way in, the novice lock here.
Nice.
This will have us going through the whole thing. And you can see immediately the whole place is in disrepair. Remember, this is kind of an abandoned part of the Institute. Virgil was in charge of it, but he's not there anymore, so it's all bad now. And like I said, it is an FEV lab, so you can only imagine we're going to fight some super mutants here. Hooray. That's why I have my gun out. I'm ready. I am ready for him. Oh, there. It's also, of course, it's the Institute, robots and stuff, so there's some turrets as well. Machine gun turrets that shoot a lot. Did I miss? Oh, there's another one. There's 3 of them just in this hallway here. My god, dude. There we go. I also hear synths down here as well. Maybe they sent synths down here to try and clear out the super mutants. That would make sense. I don't think they would just want them roaming around down here. We got a novice lock terminal and then just the advanced lock door. That's not...
detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
I just realized that's not a synth. That's an Assaultron. Don't like Assaultrons. It's probably right on the other side of this door, so let's samba, everybody. Gangs? No? Sheer? There we go. I could have shut down the turrets from here. It's amazing. They always put the terminal behind the turrets, so you destroy the turrets first. Okay. Get the gun out. Where is it?
Standing down.
Don't stand down.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible
there you are.
muted.
Oh, you're just a regular Assaultron. That's not bad. Come on, cripple that head. That way it can't shoot the laser at me. Oh, hell yeah. Mysterious stranger for the win. I get the feeling that won't be the only Assaultron, though, you know? Like, this is supposed to be a pretty far area in the game. So there's going to be some deadly stuff in here. I also don't understand why it's an Assaultron. There's one important loot, a puncturing pipe wrench mod. I feel like the Institute wouldn't send an Assaultron down here when they have all the synths they can send down here. There's a hooked pipe wrench mod. I just feel like they have other means of doing this, you know? Hey, more power to them, right? I think those are the only two mods we got to get down here. Just kind of scanning the rest of the area in case there's anything else. In fact, hold on. Okay, there are 3 other things that we got to get down here, but I think they're going to be holotapes, and then, of course, the cure that we got to get. Is that a cat? Is that a... Wait, it just moved. I'm not crazy, right? This thing just moved, right? But I can loot it. It's definitely dead. It's kind of creepy. Okay, let's ignore that. Cats be cats, you know?
Sweet.
Anything in here? I guess I'll take some caps. Why not? It's not like I have, like, almost 100,000 caps, right? I can't see my caps from here. Over 50,000 caps. Might as well be almost. Oh, there's 2 cats. Oh my god. That's sad. Oh, there's one right there. Oh my god. I was more concerned at the one that I somehow dodged over here. There we go. So many turrets. I'm pretty sure there are super mutants down here. It's an FEV lab. Yeah, they're... Were they feeding the cats to the mutants? What is going on down here? Why else would there be a cat in the mutant pen cell thing?
Got it.
Oh. Yeah, that's cat meat. I think that kind of confirms it. They were using cats as food. Okay, can I disarm? There we go. Okay, we got to be getting close to the point. There's a few destroyed synths down here, actually. The Institute might have sent synths down here. Maybe the synths all got destroyed by the super mutants, so they sent an Assaultron down, but I still don't think the Institute really uses Assaultrons. So that's weird to me. Star. Star has 2. No, that's 3. Okay, so it's one of these over here that I missed. What? That doesn't make any sense. Am I dumb? None of these work, right? What the hell? Am I dumb? None of these work. Here, let's do some of this. Get rid of some of these, so I'm obviously confused. I feel like all the ones that are left, they don't work. Oh, it's year. STAR. AR matches.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, I bet this turret control doesn't do anything. Nope. Oh, I found some super mutants. I thought there were some roaming around down here. Maybe I was wrong about that? Yeah, because that just leads back into bioscience. This is the end of the area. Okay, yeah, I guess I was wrong. There's one thing, Brian Virgil, personal log, 176.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
So yeah, I guess that means I'm pretty sure Brian Virgil injected himself with the FEV and turned himself into a super mutant. And he caused all this damage? Like, maybe he was in this tube in particular? That seems about right. He broke out, destroyed a bunch of other stuff. That way, the Institute couldn't continue this research. It also explains why we have this different strain of FEV and different super mutants here in the Commonwealth. Because remember, FEV is mainly a thing on the West Coast. But then you have the Capital Wasteland. There was an FEV strain in that one vault you go to. That's where all those super mutants came from. And all the super mutants in the Commonwealth, they come from the Institute. They had a whole program dedicated to it. FEV Research Notes is here.
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
And you can tell even that guy was iffy about working with FEV. I don't know what's on this terminal here. Maybe more stuff. Subject status. M151. Male, mid-30s, poor overall health. Consistent with standard results. Discarded. CF224. Female, late 30s, moderate overall health. Initially consistent with standard results. Rapid decline in physical condition. Deceased. 153, male, early 30s, moderate health. Physical condition consistent with standard results. Mental acuity charting slightly higher than average. Tagged and discarded. I would assume that means that was a super mutant they released on purpose into the Commonwealth. 92, late 20s, above overall average health. Rapid decline in mental capacity. Anomalous physical results. Terminated. 199, female, early 20s, moderate health. Rapid, excessive physical growth. Aggression, far above normal parameters. Terminated. 187, male, mid-30s, poor health. Inconclusive. Terminated. Unintentionally terminated during Incident 5. Data should be culled from future reports. And 203. Female, early 30s, moderate health, inconclusive, terminated, also unintentionally terminated during Incident 5. Culled from future reports. Progress reports, 710. Latest round of testing complete. Results are all within expected parameters, informed Dr. Zimmer directly as he had ordered the tests personally. He seemed annoyed with the results, unsure what he was looking for. He inclined to specify why he wanted the tests run to begin with. There's that Dr. Zimmer again, who I'm pretty sure is the guy from Fallout 3. I might be wrong, though. 410, entered by Virgil. I have officially assumed the lead role on the project after Dr. Siverson's passing. Latest round of subjects show results similar to previous test runs over the last 5 years. No statistical deviation noted. Synthetic organics continue to perform well. The necessity of further tests is unexplained. 210, notes. Nothing new, always the same. Have entered formal complaint with Directorate. These tests are not bringing in any valuable information. The Organics project was spun off decades ago. Why do we insist on continuing this? And redacted. All inquiries about this project should now go straight to the director. The lab will be offline until further notice. So yeah, it's a common thing in Fallout that FEV is very random in what it does, and I guess even the Institute didn't really know what they were doing with it. All their tests were very random. Some subjects just got very aggressive, some worked fine, some lost all their mental acuity. Very random substance to work with. But let's grab this. This is the experimental serum. This is what we gotta bring to Virgil. And we'll probably end the episode off with that. So out to bioscience we go. And we will try and get on out of here, out of the Institute. Grid deactivated. Okay. Now, I'm actually not sure. I know we can teleport into the Institute from anywhere. Does it work like the railroad? Can we just fast travel out of here? We can. Okay, cool. That's because they put the thing in our Pip-Boy that lets us do that.
Damn. We're taking rats here.
Oh, and Preston came with us. Hey, buddy. It's been a while since I've seen you. Oh, Virgil, I'm back. Where's the big guy at? There he is.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
Oh, I'm glad too, buddy. Should it have, though?
Did you expect it to?
No, of course not. It was far more likely that it would just blow up. But it didn't. You made it in. Were you able to find the serum?
So you can lie to him and tell him that you didn't find it, but there's really no reason to keep this serum, honestly. Like, you might as well give it to him.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it.
Good
All right.
Lord, that reeks.
Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else.
Is he gonna do it? Oh, there he goes. Oh, I want to see it. Come on, don't face away from me.
And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
And there we go. So I think it's 3 days. I think we want to come back here in 3 days and we'll see the results. I also don't think it'll work if we wait at this location. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast travel all the way back to Sanctuary. I will wait 3 days, and then we'll come back here. So after 3 days pass, you do get a miscellaneous objective to just go back and check on Virgil. So that's all well and good. Let's see how it worked. Oh, Virgil, I'm back again. Virgil? Who are you? You're not Virgil. Wait. Virgil?
Protect.
Is that you, buddy?
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process. I seem to have hair again, and I've retained some muscle mass. The genetic resequencer needs more work. Still, I take your point. This is a significant advance, but only for one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude.
Protect and serve.
And there we go.
Or help yourself to any of this junk if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
So yeah, you don't really get any big reward from doing this. He just gives you access to his lab. It doesn't count as a settlement or anything. It's literally him just telling you like, hey, take literally anything you want that isn't nailed down. So there's a few things that we're going to grab. There is this steamer trunk here, which might have nice loot. The only relevant thing for me in there was a single 308 round. But we'll get some other stuff. There's a Vault-Tec lunchbox there. There is some super mutant equipment, like super mutant bracers, and there should be one other super mutant thing somewhere if I don't get stuck behind his stupid Protectron. Let me go around this way.
Did you need something?
There's a stealth boy there, more mentats. I thought there was another piece of superhuman or super mutant armor. I guess I was wrong though. Oh, unless it's yeah, super mutant aviator cap right there. I have a list of all like the good stuff you can get here. I should probably pay attention to that. There's a mini nuke somewhere in here, and that would be the last thing that we need. I didn't see a mini nuke anywhere though. Let's turn you off. I don't need you doing your BS. I mean, a mini nuke would be a good piece of loot.
Make yourself at home.
If I could find it.
As it is.
Is it just laying out on a table somewhere? I actually have no idea where the mini nuke is. Can we read his terminal? Log entry 1. Found old terminal in repair shop. Needed repair. Got it working. Hard to type. Fingers too big. Double G. Still looking for materials for serum. Only hope now. Big fingers. Materials hard to find. Glowing C. 2 damage by war. Did not full consider implications. Was only thinking of survival, safety from anyone trying to follow. I can't read all that. Like this is messed up. People in crater may be able to help, mentally unstable, but apparently immune to radiation. Holdren would love them, hoping they have larger keyboard. Kaobard. Children of Adam cannot help. They are just as starved for materials, but are too proud to admit desperation. Occasionally losing feeling in extremities, slight gaps in memory, trying to remain positive, but if condition deteriorates, need to reproduce serum soon. Entry 4, serum can't be made here. Tools unavailable, hands too clumsy to perform any delicate actions. Typing getting harder makes me too angry. No way back in to get original sample of serum. Must consider that my condition may be permanent. And then you can turn off the spotlight if you want. No big deal there. But yeah, you get a little backstory from how he was doing during this whole process. Probably felt terrible that he couldn't remake the serum. Seriously, though, where is this mini nuke? Am I insane? It says it is under the metal shelves next to the terminal. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's kind of hard to see. I'll take that. That's pretty much all the decent loot here that you're going to want. Everything else is literally just junk, and him giving you his lab to use, really... Wow, you get a chemistry station. Wow, look at us. Those are all over the place. People make chems all the time. Yeah, I don't know why you would want this random lab on the far edge of the glowing sea, but you got it now.
That gizmo of yours is buzzing for a reason.
That won't be the last that we see of Brian Virgil, I don't think. The Brotherhood might have something else to say to him later on. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that we've already cured him. We might not have to go see him at all. We can just tell the Brotherhood. I don't really know how that part of the quest works. But for now, we're going to fast travel back to the Institute. Bothers me that we're so close to leveling up and we didn't get it. Maybe we'll go hunt for something to level us up real quick. And then we'll end the episode off. It's literally like we're 2 points off. Maybe there's a terminal somewhere that we can hack. I know while I was looking around earlier, I think I hacked this one. No, actually. Yeah, there are a few of these doors on the side. I hacked a master one to look in here while I was looking for loot, and there was nothing in it, so don't really worry about it. But hopefully this sets us over the edge to level us up. Let's make this quick. Just do some guesswork. Nothing with an O in the second column. Nothing with an E at the ends. Sand.
I'm through.
That didn't level us up at all. Well, it was worth a try. There should be like one more of those terminals on the side, I would assume. Because one of these doors led to the sub-basement area that we were at. And then there was another one with a master hack at it. But that one doesn't have a terminal, so maybe there's not a fourth one.
Subject identified.
Kind of upsetting then. I think this was the master lock terminal. Literally nothing really of use in here for me, so I didn't mention it. Really wanted to level up, and I don't know where would be another easy place to get that here. I mean, I do know some easy XP I can get. But I don't think we should do that. I'm going to go ahead and end it off here, I guess. Don't worry, I'll reload that quick save. But yeah, next time we'll start doing some side quests here in the Institute and getting that all done. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.